Guys, this is a text from Seth from about 2 years ago.
I guess they just don't want to see my face.
It's gonna be YouTubers versus TikTokers.
Alright, let's start off with this David Dobrik drama. I have been talking about this story in bits over the past couple of videos, just saying that H3H3 has been on David's tail for the past month or so, but now it has come to the point where it's been getting bigger and bigger. So let's start from the beginning and quickly catch everyone up on what's been going on. So David has like this YouTuber group called the Vlog Squad, including him and Seth here. Now Seth and him, they used to be cool. He was in the group and they filmed typical Vlog Squad content for David's vlogs, just doing a bunch of crazy stuff. But there was this one prank that David did for his vlog where Seth was told that he was going to be making out with this girl Corinna under an old man mask, but in reality Seth was gonna get pranked here and actually be making out with Jason Nash. Most people didn't really think anything of it because hey, it was that crazy content that we would sort of expect, and believe it or not, they managed to get Seth again with the same prank, this time with a gorilla costume. Now recently H3H3 had Seth on the H3 podcast and he talked about the negative effects that the pranks had on him, in addition to having the videos be public for millions of people to see. With the platform that Seth was given on the podcast, this story grew more and more and people wanted David to come out and take accountability for what he did to Seth. But what we got from David recently is an ad for his new social media app Dispo. Here he's an old man just going over some pictures and promoting the idea of the app. H3H3 though went out and tweeted, "You guys see David Dobrik's new app commercial? Cool, but kind of a weird choice on the photos," and then showed us this video. So up to this point, many people were against David Dobrik, and then Scotty Sayer, a Vlog Squad member, came out with a video defending David. In it, he goes over the situation and then brings up this clip of David showing that Seth was actually down to be pranked the third time.
Guys, this is a text from Seth from about 2 years ago. He goes, "Yo bro, I was thinking about it. I'm down for another kissing sketch." I said, "Haha, what do you mean?" He goes, "Lol, I don't really care as long as you clout me up. I'm not gay, just don't care." And then he sends me this.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's not really a big deal. It's the same shit. Just, I don't know, more open-minded.
And at the end, Scotty even calls out H3H3.
I can only speak on what I know about, and I know that Seth and Big Nick have both been on H3's podcast, and you are part of the reason that these lies have snowballed and gotten so big, because you're spreading the lies without any sort of verification. In fact, when they were talking, I watched you, Ethan, take what they said and say, "Oh, that's so fucked up. So they did this." You would take their words and you would make it sound even worse than what they said.
When the Scotty video came out, a lot of people were supporting it, but then once H3H3 responded to it through Twitter and a podcast, many points were brought up against it and it was back to calling out David. As a matter of fact, D'Angelo Wallace left a comment on that Scotty video saying, "Did David ask you to make this, or are you just losing subscribers for fun?" Now a lot of people saw this comment and they were getting hyped because there's been talk that D'Angelo is making a documentary type video on David Dobrik, and as everybody that has seen his content knows, those videos are always top tier. Scotty went on to take down his video and then issue an apology for it on Twitter. Ever since this drama had occurred, David Dobrik's Dispo app ratings has just been getting bombarded with bad ones. But that wasn't the only bad we were about to see. Bad Baby, you guys remember her? She saw some of this drama go down and tweeted out, "I got my own story about those two creepy fucks, and he owe me money." I don't know exactly what she's referring to, but I do remember that she was in a vlog of David's.
"Hey look, I was outside, and look who I caught outside. The internet's big as me."
Why did you come here?
He promised me the cute one was gonna be here, but the ugly one is here.
No, I didn't say that. I
You
said
lying
Drake or
bitch.
Josh.
You lying ass bitch!
You want to talk that way to me? You better quiet down, young lady.
It sucks that David had to take down that video because she didn't want it to be up anymore, but at least we got a nice rendition of that sketch again.
No, her arm's moving. Her hand's moving towards the back. Oh my god, you're actually bleeding.
Dude, no, I'm done. I already got you.
It's done, bitch. What the fuck? That's fucking... Let's get this shit, bitch. Cut your ass.
Yo, I just found Bad Baby on her way to try and cancel David Dobrik.
You know I'm gonna get.
Oh, but David wasn't the only one looking to get cancelled. H3H3 tweeted this out against James Charles saying, "Does Chipotle know they are sponsoring a known sexual predator?" And then went on to say that he is in fact trying to cancel James Charles. I don't know why he's trying to do this. I mean, good for you for trying to cancel James here for doing something criminal and idiotic, but don't you remember what happened the last time you tried taking away someone's sponsors? Come on, dude. Okay, now before we can move away from this serious drama, I guess I'll give out some of my thoughts on this whole David situation. Seth got screwed over on that first prank, and I don't think anybody can deny that. What they did to him there was messed up, and many people just kind of brushed it off when they initially saw that video, including me. I mean, I was never exactly fully comfortable when I saw that prank. I always found it weird, but if he didn't like it the first time, I just don't understand why he gave consent for David to prank him like that again. I guess his mind was just clouded with money and fame, but then he said that he was down for a third time, which is like, dude. But like I said, I think that what David did here was just out of order, and I think that David should come out and say something about this, anything really, but I don't think he'll make any public statement on this, at least for now. We'll just have to see. Okay, now let's move on to something more chill. We had the Daily Dose of Internet tweeting out, 10 years ago I messaged PewDiePie when he had 40,000 subscribers. I told him he would be famous one day, he didn't believe me, and I had a screenshot of a DM he received from PewDiePie back then. PewDiePie then saw that tweet and responded to it in a video.
10 years ago I messaged PewDiePie when he had 40,000 subscribers. I told him he would be famous one day, he didn't believe me. Daily Dose of Internet! Haha, I'm not the next Taves. That was the biggest guy in Sweden at the time. I can't add people to Skype. It'll be a mess. XD. You can message me through Steam group or here anytime you want. Oh, now I feel like a dick for not opening up Daily Dose. DM me, brother. So he messaged me with words of encouragement, and this motherflupper has 11 million himself. God damn. Good on you, man.
Daily Dose of Internet saw this and tweeted out, he knows I exist. And yeah, that's a little wholesome moment right there. It's crazy to see how these two would become massive channels after they had that one interaction 10 years ago. And then we had these two buffoons, Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom, go at it online, with there being potential for a possible fight between them. But the interesting thing here is that when Keemstar talked about this story on Drama Alert, he said that there's going to be some sort of event where creators are going to be fighting each other.
Well, the reason why I bring up this point is because there is a boxing match that is being set up behind the scenes. I have a very credible source that's going to be all influencers, TikTokers, YouTubers. I'm so excited about it. Obviously, I can't say anything until it's announced, but like I have a very credible source that this is going on. And Austin McBroom is trying to get a fight with Bryce Hall.
Actually, just right now, Austin came out on the Hollywood Fix and gave us some more details on the event.
There's a boxing event that's getting ready to be announced in about a week or so. It's going to be YouTubers versus TikTokers, and it's gonna take over the internet.
He posted that same clip onto his Instagram story and added Danny Duncan, DDG, Deji, FaZe Jarvis, and Tanner Fox. Looks like these guys are on Team YouTube, and you already know which side I'm gonna be on for all of these. Gotta rep Team YouTube, so hopefully these guys are taking this seriously, because if any of them lose to a TikToker, you already know they're just gonna be getting roasted from there on out. Oh, okay, Keemstar has just confirmed that the Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall fight is gonna happen. Alright y'all, let's see what the event has in store for us then. Hopefully it isn't lame. Now before we move on to the final story, let's quickly go over some of the other things that happened. Dana White said that he'll be down to bet $1 million on a Jake Paul loss for his next fight. Jake said he's down to double that bet, and Snoop Dogg wanted in on some of this action in support of Jake. Laserbeam got his own skin in Fortnite along with other cosmetics. Corpse had his billboard up in Times Square. That boy Carl was there to show his support, and Jay Schlatt was not pleased. Then we had Machine Gun Kelly drop his song Daywalker featuring Corpse. I listened to it and it was whatever, not my type of music at all with all the screamo and stuff, but after I finished listening to it, I got a knock on the door and I just saw this fool standing outside. He was almost like humming some demonic shit or something, I don't know. I just went to sleep right after and he was gone the next day. Anyways, now we can go on to the final story of JStation getting banned from YouTube. So the news broke when JStation tweeted, "Hello Team YouTube, my account was terminated. Please help. I think this was done in error." YouTube responded to him confirming that the termination was official for violating the terms of service. I believe it was because his main channel was demonetized and he was uploading videos on another channel, making money from that one, and I don't think YouTube allows that. So now it was official, JStation had just become one of the largest YouTubers to be terminated from the platform, leaving behind over 6 million subscribers. JStation of course was frustrated with this, going on to rant about it on Twitter and even threatening to sue YouTube for this. Right as the news broke, Colossal tweeted, "JStation's channels have been deleted. We're looking at this as a good thing, since our goals were never to deplatform him, and yet they genuinely might have done so, given what we were about to reveal. The videos are still coming out, we just have to rephrase a few things." JStation then released a video statement on Twitter with the caption, "My last words everyone." In the video he goes over why he thinks that he wasn't doing anything wrong with having that second channel being monetized, and at the end he tells us his future plans.
It's crazy. But good news is, guys, I guess they just don't want to see my face. So I'm going to have a channel on YouTube. It's going to be big, but I can't tell anybody, and it's not going to have my face. I love you guys. I'll remember you always. Peace.
Keemstar, of course, celebrated in his Keemstar way.
Yeah, guys, it's 3 a.m. You know, the devil hour. Today, we're gonna try to call Jaystation's channel from the grave! Jaystation, can you hear us?
Now, before the video ends, I wanted to make a quick tribute to Jaystation. Unironically, he did make some pretty interesting content to just laugh at, so I'm gonna miss that. But hey, there's a bunch of other YouTubers out there that are just like him. Anyways, I present to you the Jaystation tribute.
Obviously, I do not support slavery at all, guys, so tonight we are going to buy one of these slaves. I think there's a chance that Miss Piggy probably has an iPhone. Every girl loves iPhones, guys. We went back onto the dark web, guys, and we discovered that this place is littered with furries. If you guys have no idea what furries are, basically they are weirdos, guys.
SpongeBob? Oh my god! It's SpongeBob! Jay! Get him! Get him off of you!
Nerd City and Colossal, when?